Welcome to the Morning Mayhem Show with the morning crew, Tomlin and Mama Manny.
And your host, Jim Amato.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to today, March 8th. And we've made it. We've made it to the end of the week.
Oh, it's been a long one.
It's been a long one, and we did mention that there's a lot of weeks in March. So,
yes.
But today is a half day here, so that we're going to get this day started quickly. If you're going to be in your classes at 7:20, you're going to be getting out at 8:17 this morning for your first class, and everybody is out of here at 11:20.
Woohoo!
Except for the teachers. Teachers,
Yeah.
if you're listening, you stay.
Till 3.
Let the kids go, and then you stay. Till 3.
No,
so,
to 2.
2.
Yep, to 2.
220 or 2? 150?
150.
150. All right. Next week, we're going to be celebrating the Math Honor Society is going to be doing Pi Day on March 14th. So there's going to be a couple different competitions it's going to have. We're trying to have them come on. I know they did one thing for my advisory where we have to draw buildings or something for the Pi City. I don't know. Maybe they can come and explain a little bit more. But I'm interested about the raffle tickets that you can get a Dunkin' card or a Starbucks gift card.
Oh, we like our gift cards.
Oh, we like our coffee. That's quite important. Don't forget that today would be the last day. If you have a box of cereal in your backpack right now and you've forgotten to turn it in, today is the last day to turn it in. Convention for the CASC will be going on. Students from all schools around the state will be showing up this morning into the auditorium. So stay out of that area. I think there's like 180 kids coming.
Woohoo!
Yes. And then after everybody goes home, then they're going to come in for seminars and other meetings that are going to take place. And they're going to hold their caucus, not their caucus, their convention. But their plenary session where they're going to debate topics and stuff. Yeah, I know. I've been learning some things from Tomlin, so
we all do.
I like to drop that knowledge. Don't forget about the ski trip that's coming up, keeping your Chromebooks plugged in, and we will be talking today about the WRHS Dance Clinic.
They're phenomenal.
Our guests, I think, will be able to help us out on that. March 12th, Tuesday, senior members, you have a National Honor Society meeting. Don't forget to be there at 1:55. That's the seniors only for that meeting. And don't forget to listen to us every morning at 7 a.m. on Instagram at morningmayhem.show. You can catch us on Facebook, and you can catch us on the Hawk Headlines YouTube channel as well, and soon to be going over to TikTok. We'll see how that works out over the next week or so.
Got it.
Today's National History Moments. So, right?
Oh.
I didn't know this. The Russian Revolution. It was the beginning of the Russian Revolution. And this is when, on this day, the women in Petrograd took to the streets demanding bread and an end to World War I. And it was the start of the International Women's Day.
Oh.
Which is celebrated
this month.
Today, actually. Today is actual International Women's Day, which is globally celebrated to recognize the achievements of women advocating for gender equity.
Wow.
Yeah. So it started back in World War I, 1917. In 1971, this was the day, the fight of the century.
Oh.
Frazier and Ali.
Oh.
Big fight.
I remember it.
Do you really?
I do.
All right. I don't remember. I think I was 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was one of those days my father was not happy.
This is also the day in history that the Malaysian airliner 370 went missing, and they are going to be coming up with a search party to try to locate it again. They think they have a better way to find where that plane went down. Birthdays today are Benny Blanco turns 36.
Benny Blanco.
Yeah, he's like a rapper, but he's also known for producing a lot of songs. Anything he touches is like gold when it comes to that.
Midas.
Yeah, I can't think of any songs. What's the song he had with East Side? That was one. I don't know. Anyway, Kathy Ireland was also born today, and she was a model from the 80s. I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Older people will remember, probably had posters around on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And it is also National Pancake Day.
Oh, that's a good supper for tonight.
That's right. You know what? We talked about this. Breakfast isn't just for morning. It is a sustaining meal for the whole day through. And I believe pancakes make the finest of the breakfast foods.
What do you put in your pancakes?
Um,
Blueberries?
you know what the secret ingredient is? And I learned this from
Uh-oh.
Brandon Bardo, actually. Orange juice.
Oh, I put my orange juice in my
Splash of
pie
orange-
crust.
Splash of orange juice in your pancake batter, like a quarter cup.
I'll try that.
Nail it. It's
All right.
incredible.
All right.
Just throwing that out there. All right, that's all I have. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Big night last night.
Big
Rec
night.
basketball.
Yeah.
Huge.
We had the
Semis and finals.
And finals.
So, who was victorious? We had the red team, the green team, the orange team, and the white team.
Sounds
The-
like Reservoir Dogs.
Well, they have all these nicknames. They're names for their teams, but I go by their jersey color.
Okay.
So the red team won it all.
And,
Mason Master Petro's team won it all.
all right.
Yes.
And, well, do we know the name of the red team? The official name of the red team.
Oh no, please.
That's right. You know what? We'll have them on next week and they
That'd
can
be
tell
great.
us all about how
Yes.
it went. Any key highlights? Any
Popping
athletes?
threes.
Any athletes stand out?
Mason,
Okay.
Max,
All right.
Alden,
So pretty much the whole team.
the whole team. There were
They-
6 of them. Butch was good. He missed a couple shots, but he was defending.
You know what? Defense wins
Yes.
championships.
Yes. He has to lose 7 pounds this week for weightlifting.
Oh, I thought his rec basketball team was telling him to lose weight. I'm like, wow,
No.
that's a tough program right there.
No, well,
They
I will
mean
tell you, I think he lost a
business.
couple pounds last night running up and down the court. Yeah.
All right.
And it was followed by the adult rec program. And you know who's on the adult team? Mr. Mack,
Oh, that's
who
right.
in his pregame was popping threes from all over the floor.
I believe he's going to be on the Woodland Classic as well here.
Ah.
We might be picking up a team to play
He's won in the past.
right here in the building, and I believe that's next week. or the week
Thursday.
after. Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. All right.
So we have swim and dive states tonight and tomorrow.
that's right. Good.
Yep.
Yep.
And baseball season starts. Pitchers and catchers on Saturday, 8:00.
Oh, it comes up quick.
Oh, it's quick.
Hopefully, it's going to warm up. It's a beautiful
Yes.
day out
And then
there.
the following week is the start of spring sports.
Yep.
Busy week.
Busy week. And we'll
Busy
get
month.
more sports updates as we go along. We'll bring some captains on.
That'd be great.
All right. And that's sports with Mama Manning. Well, after talking about the rec basketball champions, we brought on some other champions this morning. We brought
Woohoo!
on the NVL champion dance team. Our guests this morning are Captain Michaela Constantini
Very good.
and what should we say, leader, director,
Coach.
Head
choreographer.
I'd say head coach.
Yeah,
for sure.
head
yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
I would say a little bit of everything
I try.
to get together.
Many
Thank you,
hats.
Taldi. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Because I'm assuming you get everybody on page to work in that much rhythm. It's just more than head coach.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Michaela. Yeah, it's
Spiritual
it's the
guide.
best though. A little bit of everything for sure.
So, what is part of the secret sauce that brings this team together to be so successful over the years? We've just seen a growth in the program and a lot of excitement about it, and a lot of success.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I think it comes from the girls, honestly. As much as I am a leader, I also consider myself a mentor as much as also a head coach. So I try and mentor them as well. But they're like great girls. They know this. In the audition process, it's not just about them dancing. I also interview them. So I try and get to know them as people as well. So, I know they're all great young ladies and, so I think they are the secret sauce.
Ah. And what makes you want to come out and dance? What got you started?
I mean, I've always been dancing since I was little, and it kind of like just the aspect of it with the family and friends coming together. It's more of like a bond, and it's just very exciting to dance with different people that you never expected you would dance with. Yeah.
And that's a really good point. It's like there's people you didn't expect to dance with. There's a lot of different people on your team.
Mhm.
How do you get that to coalesce? Because I think sometimes people understand the sport of dance as well is that rhythm. And
Yeah.
there has to be a continuity. And in sports, you have to play together, but in dance, you have
Synchronous.
to feel together as
Yeah.
well. How do you get that harmony?
So a couple of things actually. One is team bonding. So I make them team bond, even though they also choose to team bond themselves. So I try and make sure that even over the summer, especially, or in the fall time, that they're always doing things together. They'll do like movie nights, things like that, because the more that they're in tune with each other, the better they look out there as a team, because they all connect to each other really well. Another thing that I do is this thing called cleaning. So I'll go through it. Yeah, I'll go through a dance. So like when we get a routine, I'll clean it. So I will literally break it down by each count to like the fingertip. So it'll be like Michaela could have her elbow here, but some of them have it here. So we clean it to a certain spot. So that's how I make it look so in sync.
I love that.
Yeah,
Wow.
called
Cleaning.
Cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
clean it up.
long practices that end up turning into like fun and exciting things.
Wow.
It's tedious, but it's fun. I hope it's fun.
It
Well,
is fun.
I will say I've seen you perform at the half times for the basketball game, and I do the commentary at the half, and we always wait for the team to perform, and I'm watching, and it's just like 1, 2, 3, your beats are on. Everybody's doing the same movement at once, and I'm just amazed. And then Bryce, my partner, is saying, okay, now we're going to talk, and I'm like, wait a minute, I need a moment, because you guys are always together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it comes with the cleaning. Honestly, I don't know. It's a thing that like I started where it's just kind of like, of course they learn the dance, but everybody's
Right.
kind of like their own individual. So when you clean something, it's kind of like
Y'all have to
cleaning.
be in one.
Yeah, you have to think
Yeah.
of, instead of dancing as 12 separate dancers, you're dancing as one whole unit. So that's
So
what I try and do.
who picks the songs?
Yeah, well, me.
Do
me.
you?
But we also go to like a summer camp over the summer, so they
Mhm.
give us music as well.
Ah,
Yeah, so we all pay for the girls to go. It's like a 3-day camp trip. They learn routines
Awesome.
to different music. They give us the music. They train. So it's awesome. Yeah.
and you do
yeah.
the choreography, or the girls do, or you both do?
So I did hip hop this year, and then we also bring in choreographers. So
Yes.
Mike Cullen, his
Yeah.
daughter Kristen Cullen did our
Yes.
jazz routine. We love her, so she's also a choreographer. So we bring her in as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Wow.
bring in different people, different looks and views and things. So it's fun, and the girls love it. I hope. So.
And I know in the hallway, the girls are always looking at each other's nails. What the color is? Is it transparent? Look at that. See right there.
See, yeah. So, well, for comp, I make them either do like this, or I make them just do clear. Because if you have like my nails bright pink, it's not gonna
It's
look
gonna
good.
stand
It's gonna
out.
stand out. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right. So that matters.
Yeah.
Yes. And the girls are always saying, oh, they'll do my nails. And I'm like, I don't think you have that much time.
And every year when you go to compete, you have to have a different routine.
Mhm.
So I know it's like other sports, like, all right, here's our offense, here's our defense. Let's run it again next year. You guys don't have that benefit. It's
No.
got to be new because judges have already seen it.
Mhm.
Other teams have already seen it. They might take a piece of what you've done.
Mhm.
So what are some of the ways you look at putting something together, a new choreography? How do you make it unique each time? Is there a new is there a trending move that comes up that you put in there? Do you create these? How
I
does that go?
feel-
I always wonder.
Yeah, I feel like it's never trending moves, but something that I do, at least as a coach, is like I'll look at other teams and I do get inspiration from like teams of that year prior, or even like college teams, because I do try and build up the program to obviously be a winning program. So I'm looking at like higher divisions. So I'll look at college teams. What are they doing? Like what's new, what's fun? And then we'll kind of just go from there every year. But I was telling the girls that not that it stinks, but like, we learn a 2-minute routine every year. And then we do it day in and day out for 2 minutes, and that's it. And that's like what they get judged on. And then next year it's a whole new one for 2 minutes.
Right.
And that's all we do. So, it kind of stinks, but it's also really rewarding too. So
What's your favorite move? Your favorite
My
dance?
favorite dance, my favorite style is hip hop because you have more and you're able to do more. Whereas jazz, it's more of like
Technical, yeah, yeah.
technique wise. So it's kind of more difficult for me at least.
No, yeah. Hip hop's more fun too. It's definitely more fun. It gets the crowd going as well. So like people really enjoy hip hop.
And they're always smiling.
Yes.
Yes.
They're having
On the
fun.
floor and off.
Yeah.
How do
Yep.
you dance like that and continue smiling? Because I know even when I go to a wedding and I'm dancing for a few minutes, I think the smile comes away because I'm like, I'm getting tired.
Uh-huh.
I think it's more of from practicing it a lot and because we're with people that we enjoy like
Mhm.
being around and dancing and being with these long practices, it takes that time and it's like we enjoy because we get to share what we've worked for. and what we worked on.
Yeah, I also make them do faces. I know that sounds weird, but I will tell them, I'll be like, make a crazy face. Like you might think it looks crazy, but to the audience, it looks fun. Like it looks like you're having fun. Like smile, like
You
stick
have
your tongue
to.
out. Yeah, like have fun with it. Yeah.
Give me a crazy face. Oh, I love it.
So talk a little bit about the dance clinic that's coming out.
Yeah, so we have a dance clinic on March 16th. It's from 12 to 3. It's in the gymnasium. It's open to anybody in 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th through 12th grade. Anybody here at this school or any school for that matter that has an interest in dance, just to kind of get out there, learn a couple combinations, things that we do with this team. But I also use clinic as kind of like a recruitment thing as well. So I do ask the girls when they come in, like, do you have an interest in our team? And if they say yes, then like I kind of keep a second eye on them just to kind of watch and like see, what's going on. But it's super fun. So we have our other captain, Anna, who isn't here today, but she's going to be teaching a hip hop routine. And then, do we know Abby Scott?
Yes,
Yes.
we do.
Yes.
Yes, we do. How can you
Yes,
not know
Abby
Abby Scott
Scott.
if
I
you've
know,
worked in
right?
the building? Yeah.
Love Abby Scott. So she was the senior on the team when I first started coaching. So she's actually going to be coming back and teaching the girls a jazz routine. So
Oh, awesome.
yeah,
Wow.
so I always try and bring in the alumni as well because the girls love them and they always have a good different perspective. So it should be fun. Clinic should be a good time.
I have to admit too, your social media feed is like professional.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, is that you?
Yeah, it is me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has great presence out there. I think it really puts the team in a great light, and it gets a lot of what they do out there.
Thank
So
you. I appreciate that.
I know that's something that we have noticed, even in Hawk headlines. We're like,
Good,
wow,
I'm glad.
that's one of the we've seen that is super
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it. I actually went to school for marketing, so I got my degree in it. So
Oh,
kind
cool.
of using it.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah.
That does work out.
wow.
Yeah. And we're just going to touch quickly on how well we did in states.
Oh, yes.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, so there were, I think, about maybe 30, 32 teams, and we ended up
Wow.
coming as runner-up. So we're
Wow.
close. We're getting there. I'm
Next year.
first place. I'm really pushing for that state title next year. We tried this year, and it's okay. We were actually only 4.2 points away from winning, so we were close, but
Right there.
close enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay though. They did phenomenal. They know that though.
They did.
did. They
They
did.
did indeed. All right. Well, dancing their way into our hearts and towards a state title. I want to thank Jen and Michaela for coming on this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
On behalf of the show, she's Mama Manning. Down the hallway somewhere is Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Morning Mayhem podcast. Morning Mayhem is broadcast live from Woodland Regional High School in Beacon Falls, Connecticut, each and every school day. Follow us on Spotify, Anchor FM, or wherever you find your latest podcasts. And for more information on the show, upcoming guests, and past episodes, visit our show website, morningmayhem.show.